Hey, welcome to Hanimation with Hannah. Today I wanted to do a My Hero Academia review. Is it worth investing in time into and watching all the episodes? If I can just pause and geek out here for a second. This is my Todoroki shirt from My Hero Academia. He is super duper cool. I love him. Kirishima, Bakugo, Deku, literally everybody. And here's why. So everybody has their own backstory, some of them more in-depth than others, but everybody in this anime wants to be a hero. And they all have their ambitions as to why they want to be a hero. And when they go over each backstory, oh gosh, it just makes you want to root for this person even more. So My Hero Academia, or Boku No Hero, centers around Izuku Midoriya, or Deku. He's very timid and 100% overthinker.
Well, the idea of passing on a quirk or inheriting it just doesn't make any sense to me. I've never heard anything like that before. Powers are supposed to be unique to each individual. I mean, since the first superpowers, no one's ever been able to just give someone else their power like a present. That's crazy. If this is true, it would cause us to...
He wants with every fiber in his being to become not just any hero, but a hero like All Might. Now, he is considered the symbol of peace. Always has a smile on his face no matter what is going on, no matter how bad the situation is. He always has a smile and he's always assuring everybody it's going to be okay. And he wants to get into high school called UA. If you're familiar with kanji, U, the letter U would be Y-U-U, and the letter A is E-I. So it actually means hero, but flipped. So it's technically A-U, which is kind of interesting, doing a little bit of research into it. Shiketsu Hai also has to do with kanjis, and they're actually completely flipped. So UA means hero. Actually, it's technically AU is hero, and then Shiketsu means great man or outstanding person. So anyways, something that's really noteworthy that I found really cool is the choreography of the fight scenes. Some animes, which I absolutely love anyways, but some animes combining powers, it all looks like one glob of magic power or whatever have you. This one is actually looks like choreography, fight scenes in between everybody, which is super, super cool. They each have their own unique abilities, and some are very, very conventional. But what's cool about the conventional powers, like electricity or the use of any kind of elements for that matter, gravity, things like that, even though they are conventional, they do put twists on it, which I think is super duper cool. So for example, Kaminari, he uses electricity.
Now I don't have to worry about hurting my friends! You guys are friends!
But what happens is when he uses too much of his electricity, it completely fries his brain, and I think it's hilarious. And then there are some that are completely, I've never heard of sweating nitroglycerin to create explosions. What?
He'll be on me before I land.
And if you have, definitely let me know in the comment section below because I want to know what animes you guys are watching. Another thing about My Hero Academia is there is a character by the name of Stain. Now, he was only, I believe, in 3 episodes. He had a super short appearance, but left behind a large following and a legacy, if you will. Just because he lives behind a legacy, that does not mean it's good. His nickname was the Hero Killer. So basically, everyone strives to be a hero, but that term has been tainted by a lot of people, including actual heroes. So a hero must be brave, loving, willing to sacrifice themselves and not use their power for themselves, if you will. When you're considered a hero, I mean, that can mean many things. A hero can mean a police officer, a teacher, a doctor. I mean, hero means many things. To some, it's a job or even a status to strive for. And it's unfortunate because some see it as status. So it really created a split as to how the term hero is thought about. So Stain brings up his viewpoints in quote, he says how too many people act like heroes, but are actually money worshippers.
You're the sickness that's infected society and ruined the name hero.
You are a cancer to society. This is Clover. He came to say hi. He's got a cone on his head. He just went through a little surgery, so gotta make sure he's not licking anything. So say hello, this is Clover. But anyways, like I was saying, Stain left behind his philosophy. He stands by a very traditional meaning of hero. And if you don't meet that criteria of his definition of hero, well, that's how you get his nickname, the Hero Killer. Now, while his philosophy might make sense to some of you. I know it kind of does. I can see where he's coming from, but what makes him a villain in this anime is the fact that how he goes about it, his methods, basically. If you don't abide by that, his intention is to kill you. He wants to clean the society and wipe everybody who doesn't have his philosophy of what it means to be a hero. So his motivations are driven by his own perspective, which is off. So when this happened, this drew attention to the League of Villains and somehow thought that the two were connected, which is completely false. A lot of conflicting viewpoints with different perspectives is going to create a huge amount of conflict in this anime. So in my personal opinion, was it worth watching? 100% absolutely yes. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to go see it. Let me know what you think of this anime down in the comment section below. If you have seen this, also let me know what you think. I was on the edge of my seat almost every single episode. Here's a couple quirks that I thought were worth mentioning that I didn't really mention in my video. So the first one is Seto Hanta, and he's really cool, basically sending tape out through his arms, which I thought was unique. This is Mezzo Shoji, and basically is dupli arms and can basically make different body parts on the end of his wings, I guess. This is Todoroki. He is super, super cool. Basically controls ice and fire. So anyways, that's it for today. And thanks so much for joining me with Hanimation. See you next time. Hey guys, if there's a cosplay you'd like me to do or an anime you'd like me to review, definitely hit me up on my Instagram or comment down below.